remember. Now, you may not know this. He knows, but you've got a lot going on right now.
Yeah, it's a crazy week.
Even though you're on rest, sort of.
Sort of, yeah.
But it was just announced that you're releasing a new album.
Yeah.
A live album.
Yeah. Oh, wait, a live album? Am I? Oh, the DVD. Yes.
Yeah.
You're telling me. No, yeah, it goes with the DVD, yes.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
very great.
You didn't even know this?
I didn't really realize it was two separate things, but now I know.
Or maybe I read it wrong, but I think it's a DVD and an album.
Yeah, I think it's like a package.
So you buy the album and you get the DVD with it?
No, it's more about the DVD.
So it's more,
It's the concert.
We're educating.
Yeah, it's my tour. So it's my tour, and I think there's going to be accompanying.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And did you film it? Where did you film it?
We actually filmed it when we were in Indianapolis, Indiana, which seems like a random place, but that's actually my birthplace.
Oh.
So it kind of made sense. And
So
it
you
was
had
a great,
you
beautiful
have family
theater.
there still?
None. Not
Was
one.
was it a really good show?
It was a great show, and the auditorium was really beautiful, and the audience was really pumped because they knew they were there for the taping, and we had 3 cameras and the tracks, and they were it's
was
great.
this in 3D? No.
Maybe that's the next version. I should probably make it
Next
3D.
show,
Yeah,
it'll be in 3D.
I hope so.
In addition to that, you're also remaking and releasing a single Aftermath.
Yeah.
And you're donating the money to the Trevor Project.
Yeah, this came about. It's a song that was really resonating with my audience. It's one of the songs that they always go, that's inspirational. I saw tears in the audience. It's a beautiful lyric. It's basically about taking a risk to overcome some sort of adversity or hardship in your life, and how that risk can be really scary and intimidating. But once you take it, in the aftermath, you will find solace. You will find liberation. You will find other people just like you. So to me, the main thing it brings to mind is coming out. For me personally, that's how I relate to the song. That's where I wrote it from. And I really liked the track on the album. It had a very rock feel to it, kind of like a very heartland, kind of adult contemporary rock sound.
Nickelback?
Which is great. Maybe a little. Which is great. It's great. It sounded awesome. I love the original production. But I thought to myself, I wonder what this would sound like if we took the vocals and threw it and made it like a pop dance anthem. Because I always heard it that way. But the proceeds are going to benefit the Trevor Project.
Yes.
And, I think that a lot of the ideas that I talked about in my It Gets Better video are really echoed in the song lyrics. It's something that I hope gets out there. And I know all the pop stars are doing this right now. They're writing songs about, acceptance and empowerment. And I'm so happy to be a part of that movement.
Definitely.
Especially as the only one that actually is gay.
Hey, man, well, all the girls are bi.
Oh. Now you're in LA and you have some time where you're still working, like you're doing talk shows and things like that, but are you going to get to enjoy some time off, or are you going straight back into work mode to I've
record
had
the
some
next
time
album?
off over the past 2 months, since the beginning of December, and I've been having a great time catching up with friends, going out to dinner, getting photographed going out to dinner, and with friends that are all of a sudden assumed to be my boyfriend. I mean, it's crazy. But I've been having fun, and I've also been writing a little bit with some friends. And after this Grammy week, I'm going to start writing with some bigger producers and start the ball rolling.
Now, is there anything you'd like to do differently or more of with this next album?
I haven't really started that. I haven't really delved into the writing process that far yet, so I don't really know what the album's going to be. But I definitely think that on the last album, one of the things that was at the center of it was glam, and it was a bit campy and kind of over the top.
Girl, the cover.
A bit campy.
The cover,
Just
yes.
a bit.
Wait, can we talk about that cover first? We need to talk about that cover.
Talk about it.
I didn't love the cover.
I loved it.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Just fierce. I thought so. I was like, ooh, I like that picture of myself. That's what I want.
But I don't know if that was that cover an accurate representation of you?
For the concept of the album, it was. I mean,
I think it was a little too glam. I think it was more glam than the album actually
maybe,
was.
yeah. I mean, for me, it was just like, it's just a photo. It was like...
But it's an important thing.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. I think a lot of people that did. If you didn't, you didn't. If you did, you did. I mean, if you look back at like the 70s and the 80s, which are my favorite eras of music.
Yes.
There was some weird fashion going on, but that's what we
Even
loved
Bowie,
about
yeah,
Bowie, Adam Ant, Prince, Boy George. If you look at these guys, who I really look up to, they took risks, and it didn't always work out. I mean, I think at the end of the day, yes, success is important, and yes, I want to make it, but before any of that, I have to have the integrity of just doing what I've always
excites
wanted
you.
to do. You know what I mean? And going out in clubs and stuff over the past 10 years here in LA and like wearing my platform glitter boots and my crazy hair
Very
and my
high
makeup.
boots.
That was me. That was a part of me. And just as much as me sitting down with an acoustic guitar and jeans is. So, I don't know. I wanted to do a thing. But I will say, one of the things that I've reflected on over the past year, and one of the things I'm going to steer a little bit differently with this next album, is that, you know, there's a little bit of intimidation that happens when you come off of a big show like that, and all of a sudden you're famous. And there's all this expectation, and they're like, oh, you get to do your debut album. And there's a little bit of overcompensation that might have happened. I can definitely say
Meaning you're trying to prove
I
something
was wearing
too
a
much?
lot of makeup, and
Okay.
I have to make this conceptual and this and that. And you know what? At the heart of it, I love pop music, and I love that part of pop music. But I'm a singer first, and I think this next album is probably going to focus more so on the voice and on lyrics and energy that is genuine, honest, and personal. Yes, it'll be a little glam here and there. Yes, there'll be a little camp here and there. But I want those things to be at the forefront and have the rhinestones and all that kind of.
I mean, it has to be all about the songs, really.
Yeah, and I think that last album was my like flashy, campy, glam album, paying homage to all my influences.
It's a great setup, though.
I think so, and I had a good time. But
Kelly
I think
Clarkson's biggest was her second.
her second,
album.
exactly. I'm hoping, and I think for this one too, I think that was that album. I think this one's going to be a bit more personal, a bit more real.
We like that.
That's what I think. But don't quote me. I mean, watch. I'll come out with feathers on the next cover.